Good evening, everybody. I'm 16, but I grew up in Trinidad. I grew up in a panya, as they say. That's where steel bands practice. And I've seen the immense hope that pan gives to young marginalized children in TNT, and it just, I think it's the answer to crime, it's the answer to unemployment, it's the answer to all these problems that we see. It's just, I just see when we go up on stage and play, it's just, you forget everything else. There's a youth orchestra in my steel band. It's just children of every race, every background. There's high-class children and children from where we call it Laventer, not a very rich area. And we all play together, and you don't see any differences between us. We bond. And so I think pan has that special power, and it really binds the country together. It's really, we identify with that. And I know for a very long time she's basically my musical mother. So when I first heard about this calypso opera thing, I don't think it really resonated with a lot of trainees at first. But to me, I understood it because I grew up in the Pamia just playing calypso and some pop and stuff. But I also really enjoyed playing classical music on the pan. And I think I really appreciate cultural diversity in Trinidad because it's a very extremely diverse place. There's so many influences. I love playing my classical music, and I also love my calypso. And I love the fusion of music. I think that's the direction that it's going in right now.
Tell them all the instruments you play.
Yes, what's the
other instruments?
Did the other instruments you played? Did pan start first, or was it?
I started pan in preschool.
Now what did it
the age of 3. Yeah, to stand up on a box to play.
And what instruments did you play?
Yeah, so my parents were prudent in enrolling me in theory lessons, music theory, and also I think it would be helpful to learn piano. So at around the same age I started piano. I still play piano. I also started flute a few years ago. I just love music and...
Go on, what about another instrument? Christmas in Trinidad that was run by one of our major mass, how shall I say, carnival directors, designers. He has a massive band. His name is Brian McFarlane, and he is he creates the most spectacular costumes, and he's now into designing and everything. He's won something like 10 of the carnival bands of the year and the king and queen and everything. But now he's gone into productions, and he did the first of his productions entitled Christmas Joy last Christmas. It was fantastic. He flew me down, which was great. So, took a little while after Trinidad. But Luke, weren't you playing? What's that instrument?
I didn't understand his decision, but he decided not to include any representation of Trinidadian local culture. So he didn't want the steel band. But the guy who did the arrangement, Charles Bruner, he's my musical mentor, and he wanted to include me. So right before that, I came up to the UK this summer to attend the residency with the National Youth Orchestra of Great Britain. And they didn't really want pan there either, so I joined the percussion section. And that was the first time I played percussion. I played timpani the first day I reached there. First time in my life. I played in the proms with them, did their concert tour. So that was my first taste of percussion, orchestral percussion. So when this Christmas Joy thing came around, they said, I think percussion would have been a really nice addition to it. So they asked me. I was just like an extra piece. I didn't really have anything to play. I just gathered these percussion instruments that I borrowed from somebody. I bought myself a glockenspiel, which is like a set of bells, and I just played around, barely wrote any music for me. I just joined in. I really enjoyed that.
Great!